Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, how are you? It's reflecting Rani Dutt. Am I correct?
Yes, it's Rani Dutt.
All right. Okay. So, how are you, Mr. Rani? How are you doing?
So I'm doing great, thank you.
All right. And I think I'm seeing you for the very first time here.
Yes, this is our very first meeting. Yeah.
Okay, great. So, in that context, I would like to know a bit about you and then we'll move forward in the session. I hope that's fine.
Yeah, okay. So
All right.
let me introduce myself.
Mm-hmm.
I am Rani Dutt.
Mm-hmm.
I am from Himachal Pradesh.
Okay.
My hometown is in district Hamirpur,
Mm-hmm.
but currently I am connecting to you from district Kullu.
Mm-hmm.
And here I am serving as a teacher. I have over 16 years of experience in teaching mathematics, and
Okay.
I want to become a motivational speaker. That's the reason why
Mm-hmm.
I am here.
Okay. All right. So, like basically it's been that you need to speak up to people in public, right?
Yes, yes.
All right. Okay. And is there any specific issue that you face with English as a language, Mr. Rani? Like
I
vocabulary,
haven't noticed yet.
pronunciation?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, not yet. I haven't faced any such kind of issue yet. Yeah, it's a little
All.
bit about the fluency that at the very first
Mm-hmm.
that I thought in my mind, but now I think I am improving in that area.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Great. So lovely to know about you and glad to meet you there, Mr. Rani. And if I have to tell you a bit about myself as well, so my name is Sidra and I'm put up in Noida at present. And talking about my career, it's been 11 years now that I'm working as a corporate trainer. So my experience basically it lies in improvising people's presentation skills. I work on business English as well. I work on improving people's public speaking confidence and I help people articulate their ideas well in English. So that's a bit about me, Mr. Rani. Yes?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, great. So now let's just move forward in this session and I hope that you don't mind if we stick to the session's notes today.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So what is the topic of discussion? Have you been through it?
Yes, I have been through the topic. It is about the criticism, that embracing the criticism. Yeah.
Yeah, it's embracing criticism and rejection. Very strong topic, I would say. Yes,
Yes.
with I believe maybe the different opinions of me and you there. So, first, I would like to know your opinion. What do you understand by this title, Embracing Criticism and Rejection?
Yeah, I think being the human being, we always, when we walk through the world, then we find ourselves sometime in a critical situation where
Hmm.
circumstances we fail to, cope up with the situation, and we react.
Hmm.
So any shortcoming that when we work and somebody notice, if after that, when somebody noticed it and then they intimate it to you, and how they intimate it to you, that comes somewhere. This point
Hmm.
that arises the criticism,
Hmm.
maybe in a that may be the positive, it may be the negative, but it all depends on you, that how you are going to take it, how you
Hmm.
comprehend those
Hmm.
sentences that somebody is trying to tell you at that moment.
Hmm.
So this is something for me as a criticism, and it depends on person to person how they respond.
Absolutely. Very well articulated, I would say, Mr. Rani. So, criticism can be both positive and negative, can be constructive and can be negative, basically. Yes. And the
Yes.
shortcomings while we are working out something or the demerits of something that we're working out is basically being noticed by audience and they tend to talk about it. So that's basically criticism. Okay. Criticism can be direct, it can be indirect as well. Yes.
Right.
So, what's your definition of rejection? Have you ever faced rejection in your life?
Yeah, I think at very beginning of my career, I
Hmm.
faced many time rejections. Uh,
Hmm.
when I after graduation, I thought about to choose teaching as my career.
Hmm.
So sometime or other, uh, yeah, you face those situation
Hmm.
when the persons straight away just tell you that you are not good enough for that particular post.
Hmm.
So yeah, I faced those situation, and then I came to know that it's not only just to go somewhere and being present there in the interview, you are going to select for any kind of a post, whether that is a government or the private sector. You have to prepare yourself. You
Hmm.
have to make some points like we know that most of the time, the moment we prepare the curriculum vitae, that every time, or the resume that we prepare for the job, it is not something that we just copy it from somewhere and paste it and just
Hmm.
claim that this is my biodata
Hmm.
and everything, it is mine. So we just have to go through everything that we are going to present to someone, and then they are going to ask us the question dependent on those all those things that we already have submitted to them. So yes, the first time when I came to know that is whatever I wrote there, they are asking me now, and it's me who is responsible for this. If I had went through all these things in a better way, or meticulously prepared all those things, then I think I hope I did better in those interviews. But because I failed to create those things, and after some time I realized, and I worked on that, and then thereafter I responded accordingly, and I
Hmm.
faced yes acceptance also.
Absolutely. So, whatever is there on the table for the person, whether it's your
Yes,
resume, your portfolio, whatever it is, it has to be authentic. Yeah.
yes,
You cannot pick it from anywhere and you can own it, because that's where we land up in a lot of trouble. So
yes, yes,
obviously, whatever we are giving it to the other party or to the audience for that matter, it has to be very organic. It has to be very you. Yes, only then are the chances that we sail through that particular opportunity or that situation. Otherwise, most of the time, we are hung in between. Yes,
yes,
and that's where
yes.
rejection comes into picture, basically. All right, great. Okay, so do you think rejection is a step towards success, basically?
Yeah, your every rejections, prepare you for the next attempt, a better attempt,
Hmm.
because you know that this time you rejected for this specific reason, and
Hmm.
you want to work on that. And the moment you start working on those things, you start improving.
Hmm.
So the rejections, I think they are important, and they direct you towards your real destination.
Hmm.
Yes, that is somewhere there in your stars.
Absolutely. It's the stepping stone to success, is what I feel. Yes.
Yes, yes.
So, if I have to narrow down the conversation to you, Mr. Rani, so you've said that initially in your career you faced a lot of rejection, yeah, and then you landed up in a government job for that matter, and now your goal is something different to what you're doing. Is something that you're going to continue, but along with that, you are hoping to be a motivational speaker as well. So are rejections one of the reason of you getting into this stream? Do you want people to resonate with your journey and you want to motivate them accordingly? Is that one of the major reason that you want to be a motivational speaker?
Not exactly in that way, actually, but I felt, during my those years of teaching, that there were many students of mine who want me to see in that particular role. So
Mhm.
they always, whenever they come across or meet me at any gathering, they always love to see me and ask me whether I have taken any step, because they thought that the way I taught them mathematics, that is a separate thing. Okay,
Mhm.
everybody is a master of their subject, and when you teach it more than 16 or 17 year, automatically you have a
Mhm.
mastery and you become masters of the master. So that is not the
Absolutely.
problem as far as the subject is concerned. But uh, what they thought that sometime whenever I picked a story and narrated to them,
Mhm.
that created the interest of the student in other subjects as well. So
Okay.
that's the reason why they thought that I should go for this. And so hopefully, last year I thought, yeah, I had given it a thought, and then I started my preparation that by 2027, I want to be at least somewhere
Mhm.
in that picture, whatever they
Mhm.
are painting for me in my future. So I want to show them, yes, I am there. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So basically, the encouragement and the motivation comes from your students. Yes?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you very well portrayed the fact, Mr. Rani, that whatever stories you narrated, it not only motivated them in that particular subject, but even in all the other subjects,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah. So what were those stories? Were they real-time stories? Were they real-life experiences? Or were they something hypothetical that you just built in for them so that they could relate it better?
Most of the time, I am always love to read different type of books, and
Mm-hmm.
mostly out of those genre, I love to read the biography of the people.
Mm-hmm.
So like Mahatma Gandhi and
Mm-hmm.
that is additions and many others.
Mm-hmm.
The, my that is a particular persons who I always appreciate, APJ Abdul Kalam, because I
Mm-hmm.
know that the person who started his career, after selling newspapers and
Absolutely.
serving people in that way, and
Mm-hmm.
he came from that background and represented whole the whole country. So if he can do that, why
Mm-hmm.
not you and me? So
Mm-hmm.
these type of a story, they something somewhere they found that something compelling is there, and
Mm-hmm.
they started uh, creating
Mm-hmm.
something new for them also.
Mm-hmm.
They have uh, the vision for their life in that way.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, then they found that yes, your those stories, whether
Mm-hmm.
that is from APJ Abdul Kalam's life or that is Martin King Jr., yes, that is uh, from his life, or from Mahatma Gandhi, or many other revolutionary, or
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
from our countries. So, with those stories, they found that those stories somewhere
Mm-hmm.
resonate with them, and they also want to become something like that, and
Mm-hmm.
they started working on that. And after as I told you, that is a 5 or a 10 year when they entered in their
Mm-hmm.
career, then now they found themselves in a very comfortable positions, and they feel that yes, those positive set of a mind that we develop as in teachers, that is going to direct many students
Mm-hmm.
towards their goal. So this is what they found, and that's the reason why they always love to ask me that
Mm-hmm.
go for it.
All right. Okay, great. So have you ever rejected anybody's idea, Mr. Rani? Have you ever rejected someone's suggestion? And how were you able to do it? Were you able to do it politely or were you upfront in that situation?
So yes, I find myself somewhere blessed in that area, that yeah, I rejected many people, but I know how to do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes, because I spend most of the time with the people, those who served, in the teaching field
Mhm.
throughout their life, they served and they
Mhm.
rendered the services. So, because of their experience, which they narrated, in their anecdote, which they love to tell us. So they always, inspired us that whenever you are going to reject any idea,
Mhm.
you must have a reason, and
Mhm.
don't say it directly to anyone. If you are going to put down some ideas, then
Mhm.
it should be in a better way. You can ask
Mhm.
them that
Okay.
this time we are thinking in a different way. Your idea
Mhm.
is great, and hopefully next time we may apply it in the future, but this time we are having a different plan. So
Mhm.
yeah, we want to go with some other idea. Your
Mhm.
ideas are good. We are going to keep it in our books, and
Mhm.
in future we are going to, yeah, use those also. So this
Okay,
is
so
how
not
most of the
shutting the
time.
door basically for the
Yes,
person, but yet leaving the conversation open. So that's more or less
yes,
a professional rejection, you would say, that you put
yes.
up to people. All right, great. So what's been that latest rejection that you've done, and with whom? What was it related to, if you could share?
Yeah, the last time I think it is about a Maggie. One of my
Okay.
students, yeah, she
Mm-hmm.
brought it in the school, and in the very first class, she started eating that,
Oh, all right.
very first period. So I just told her that is, yeah, sometime we can enjoy, because
Mm-hmm.
we need to change the taste, but it should not be in this way.
Mm-hmm.
We have to think about it. Sometime when we are going outside, then we can enjoy, you know
Mm-hmm.
these things also. But when you are in a school, when you are already at your home, when you can afford good and healthy food at your home, so I don't
Mm-hmm.
think so that you have to go for the Maggie immediately.
Oh, but then
Just
that's
think
their
about few
favorite
more
taste. Yeah,
things.
that's the
Yeah,
favorite taste of the students.
yeah.
Yes, they love
Nowadays
having it.
yes, they always, even I have seen some student, they without cooking it, they just start eating it in their
Mm-hmm.
raw forms. So that's the reason why I just rejected their idea. Whenever you want to eat, first of all, go for some healthy choices, and if
Mm-hmm.
you find that is you want to change the taste, then okay, enjoy it, no problem at all.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Okay. Lovely. So, can you think of a situation where criticism was helpful to you and it led to your improvement? Any situation?
Yeah, I think I always take as far as myself is concerned, my criticism always in a positive frame of my mind, and
Mm-hmm.
I never reflect most of the time until unless a person start pinching you in that way
Mm-hmm.
again and again by
Mm-hmm.
using those words repeatedly.
Mm-hmm.
So I love to think, reflect on those things,
Mm-hmm.
and try to find it out. Is
Mm-hmm.
it good for in my case or in somebody else's case?
Mm-hmm.
So how, if not me, somebody else is there in
Mm-hmm.
my place, how I am going to react in that situation? So
Mm-hmm.
after just taking all those scenarios, and by keeping myself in
Mm-hmm.
that particular idea all the time,
Mm-hmm.
um, then thereafter I just use all those weaknesses, those who directed towards me, then
Yes,
I just work on that, and they helped me a lot.
absolutely. Even I feel that criticism is one of the way where we can improve ourselves much, much better. Yes.
Yes, this is something that is somewhere I have read that if somebody is trying to uplift you, so definitely that person is going to try to wash away your face, your all the dirt that is somewhere there on your clothes. So he
Mm-hmm.
need to be little bit strict at that time, little bit
Mhm.
strict at that time, is going to point that this particular, you know, that we can say that is that color or the dust is somewhere there on the collar or somewhere on your shirt.
Mhm.
So if in that case we are not reacting, we are just using our hand politely, and we are taking it as a positive or a constructive. Why not with our behavior or the actions or
Mhm.
sometime the way we react or reflect? So if
Mhm.
somebody is trying to tell us that also, so we just have to think, and we also need to work on that, so that we just eradicate those ideas that are, pinching other people also. Yeah.
Absolutely, yes. But then I believe that there's a way of criticizing people, Mr. Rani, and a lot of people lack it. Yes, they
Yeah.
criticize, but
Yes.
but they do not think that what is going to be the other person's reaction to it or an effect on his mind for that matter. So, what's that one piece of advice that you would want to give those kind of people, those who do not think before criticizing?
Yeah, I think whenever we are going to criticize anyone, or we are going to point some mistakes of anyone, the
Hmm.
first thing that we have to keep in our mind that okay, we are going to do something that
Hmm.
may affect that person positively or negatively.
Hmm.
But if we repeatedly just doing that things, that definitely is going to, demoralize that person. If
Hmm.
our intent are good to improve that person, then anything, that whatever you are doing, the method you are using, that is good. But
Hmm.
if the person is repeatedly doing all those things, and they are not understanding it,
Hmm.
that their behaviors are affecting people negatively also. So I think for those people, we just have to say, just we just have to develop the thick skin for those ideas, and we do not have to worry about those people, that what they are
Hmm.
saying in that situation. We just
Hmm.
have to keep one thing in mind, that it is not only always they are right.
Hmm.
Somewhere somebody else can, make you feel even better than that. They can applause you, they can direct you by holding your hands. So
Hmm.
you can be at your destinations with somebody else. So keep those people away from your circumference, somewhere where you are
Okay.
going to get influenced by those people.
Okay. All right. Lovely piece of advice, I would say. So that's where we come to the end of the Q&A, of course. And I think this has been a real effective session with a lot of your inputs there, a lot of your constructive answers that I've got throughout. So you were very well when it comes to articulating your ideas and comprehending your stuff. Yes, so that went off really, really well, Mr. Rani. And I believe that yes, you try to organize your conversation in a well toned manner. So that's a very important aspect, which a lot of people lack basically. So you have a specific hierarchy in your mind that this is how I'm going to start and that's how I'm going to take the flow forward. So that's a very good constructive conversation that you carry for yourself, which is again a very strong point of yours.